So apparently you can just think hard enough and things will go your way. Hello, welcome to the village. My name is Isaiah, but you can call me Villy. Similarly to last week's video, I just simply did not grow up hearing about the law of attraction. So like everything else I find interesting and want to learn more about, I did my own independent research, and this is what I've learned. In my research, I came across the philosopher and public speaker Bob Proctor, who was such a good source for me on this particular topic. He was involved in a project called The Secret, a movie and book written by Rhonda Byrne, where she talks about the law of attraction specifically. But I like the way Bob Proctor explained the law of attraction as one of the many laws of the universe. Actually, technically, the law of attraction, he explained, is a secondary law, derivative of the law of vibration. And I suggest anybody not stop at the research of the law of attraction, but also dive deeper into the law of vibration as well, for a deeper understanding. But as explained as a law of the universe, another example of a universal law is like the law of gravity, right? What goes up must come down type of thing. No matter what you do, that is just a fact of life that you have no control over. So it's the same with the law of attraction. It is something that has been, will be, and is currently happening, whether we like it or not. Many brilliant minds in our history have talked about this law of attraction. Even the great Albert Einstein was very familiar with this law, that basically the universe is ran off of these waves and vibrations, and anything that you want to strive for or achieve is on a certain wave or vibration, and it's up to us to match those waves or vibrations. And once we do, those things and desires will begin to attract to us just off the basis of synchronicity. And it's about aligning yourself with these beliefs and goals and really honing in on that and projecting that into the universe to begin to attract these things back into you. And by nature, if you're excreting all of this energy and all of this thought process and brain waves, vibrations, these things will be drawn back to you through the more will and belief that you develop throughout the process. It's complex in the sense of being foreign if you've never been exposed to such concepts, but really simple the more you truly start to understand the law of attraction. And this is one of those things that takes weeks, months, years of studying and just furthering your education on it and furthering your understanding to really begin to grasp the full power of what's really being presented to you. So like with anything that I talk about on this channel, I urge you to do your own independent research even after this video, dive deeper into the topic and really educate yourself and go to different sources, Bob Proctor being a highly recommended one from me, Rhonda Byrne, and many others. With knowledge at our fingertips, it really won't take much effort to find a credible source. Throughout my research, one of the things that I really wanted to know was not just what the law of attraction is, but how to really employ it into my life and develop it into my lifestyle. And a great starting point that I found is to simply take all these ambitions that you have, these big goals that you have set for yourself, these deep desires that have been burning from within you, and transferring them from your mind onto something tangible that you can have and hold, a physical, real life thing that you can visually see and feel. And the easiest way to do that is to simply find an index card or a piece of paper or something and write it down, no matter what it is, in detail, starting with I am happy and grateful now that I have ... I am happy and grateful now that I have multiple streams of income flowing into my bank account on a regular basis. I am so very happy and grateful now that I have people around me that have genuine interest in my well-being and I can call true friends, and so on and so forth. Express that gratitude and acknowledge these things as if they are already so, even if they're not. Really believe this and make these things your daily affirmation. Have this new note that you've written for yourself be something that you read every single day, multiple times a day. When you wake up, before you leave the house, when you get in the house, when you arrive to your destination, when you're in the car getting ready to go to your next destination, when you're waiting in line in the drive-thru, anywhere. Continue to just feed these wants and desires and goals into your mind, into your life. And with doing that enough and true belief, these things will naturally come your way. I use the word affirmations, and I feel like that's a lot more well known than the idea of the law of attraction itself. But I believe that it goes hand in hand. And the more you really speak and believe and put these things out there and make them real, the higher you're raising your frequencies and your vibrations to match these desires and things that you want. So a great way to practice and exercise the law of attraction in real time are affirmations and journaling. And a lot of really what I talk about on this channel all really ties in, right? This high self-belief and believing that you are the best version of yourself. Another major tool that people use to employ the law of attraction is something that I personally do routinely. It's making a vision board. And I can sit here today and look you in the face and tell you that every single time that I've made a vision board, I've had at least a 90% success rate. I wish I could say 100%, but I gotta be real with you. There are certain things that are kind of out of my control right now that I'm working on. But I mean, 90% is good enough for me, to be honest. I don't know, maybe I just have to, work harder and learn more about the law of attraction, and then these things will come. I'm still learning. Again, we're ever learning, growth oriented, and evolutionary thinkers here in the village. Emphasis on the ever learning, okay? And growth oriented. I am still striving to be better myself, and a lot of times I'm learning as I go when I talk about things on this channel. That's why I explain I'm no guru. This is just a documentation of my growth. But again, nonetheless, I will take that 90%, and it's proven to be consistent. I've done at least 3 vision boards, and all 3 90% success rate. I don't think that's coincidence or accident. I believe that I was actually in real time employing the law of attraction in my life and wasn't even fully aware. Now again, all of this information is just off my personal experience, and I talk about topics on this channel that I'm genuinely curious about and want to grow in and want to learn more about, or things that I am confident enough to speak on that I feel will benefit my viewers as well. And I will every time encourage anybody to always dive deeper into your independent research on anything that I talk about on this channel. But with that said, I will give you my final verdict on the law of attraction, and I believe that the law of attraction is by far one of the most important things that we should know about all across the board. Young people, grown people, old people, anybody that doesn't know should 100% learn more about the law of attraction. Educate yourselves, do your research, don't stop with just one outlook, don't stop with just one perspective, go to multiple sources, old and new, because this concept goes way back, trust me, way back, all the way to biblical days. Do your research, because I certainly am, and this is definitely one of those things where the research does not stop. I'll be diving deeper and deeper into the law of attraction and figuring out ways to really implement this into my lifestyle, because I truly believe that it will be pivotal in my journey of progression. And always remember, we are ever learning, growth oriented, and evolutionary thinkers here in the village. If you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely want to check out last week's video right over here. Don't forget to like and subscribe right over here. And until next time, Vil.